Okay, so this is a quick overview about this section in the syllabus. So competitive markets, supply. As with the previous sections you've seen, there's a reminder of what the learning objectives are. So make sure you print that document out because it's really useful and allows you to see exactly how much we've covered, what we've covered, and what you need to know for the exams. Okay, for some of you doing standard level, you can ignore the higher level. You won't need to do those, and during this time you'll have time to work on maybe some of your other subjects in terms of your high level content there. Okay, so there'll be some flexibility. This is the video that will contain all the information you're going to need. Okay, there's some tips there that will help you, a little bit similar to the demand curve, but it's going to be the sort of opposite way around. The pages in the book that correspond to the law of supply, so pages 27 to 30 in your Oxford book. Also in this section I've put down PDF notes. Okay, so you've got it all available electronically if you need to. Okay, but remember there's books available from the classroom if you're in school, and obviously you've got your own books at home you can use and read through. It's really important to do this supplementary reading, even if you think you've got it in class, because that will just confirm that you've got it, because you're going to understand the information in the book when you read through it. Okay, it's got the learning objectives underneath each section. Okay, so those should be highlighted yellow. I'll go back and do that just to make it easier for you to identify things that you really need to know. These are things you need to know or do. Okay, and all that information will be presented by Dal in this video. Okay, so listen carefully to what he has to say. We'll also be covering it in class when I get back, if you are looking at it beforehand, and if we're doing it in class, there'll be some mini lectures where I basically go through the same thing as this chap is going to do on the screen. For this section there's an assignment, and again if you go into Schoolology, Manage Back, the assignment will be on there with all the details. And again, a little bit like the demand section, is going to be looking at an exam style question from paper 1. So this will be like your part A question from paper 1, and we'll spend a little bit of time looking at that. For the task, as ever, I expect you to make notes on the video in your book and on the pages in your Oxford book. You should make sure you have notes to complete the learning objectives above. So again, you could use these as a scaffold. Explain the positive causal relationship between price and quantity supplied. Just write a sentence explaining it, and then you've got some notes, and that's what the examiner is going to ask you. The examiner is not going to ask you anything over and above these learning objectives, okay, that you see. Now for higher level people, there'll be a task we're going to do in class, and tutorial video that I will do, that I will stick here too as well to help you. This is fairly straightforward stuff and shouldn't take too long, so don't get scared, especially if you're a little bit apprehensive about maths. Okay, it's fairly easy stuff. Okay, so don't get scared about these formulas. Okay, that's an overview of what you're going to need to do in this section. Any questions, as ever, please give me a shout. Okay, bye bye for now.